Winter weather is coming back into northeast Wisconsin. It's going to be starting early tomorrow morning. So right now we had a comfortable day. Sunshine. It didn't really feel like winter weather is coming back, but you take a look at the map right here. We got winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings in effect. So Langley County, northern Marinette under a winter storm warning. Then from Shawano, Menominee, Oconto, Marinette, and also Menominee County in the UP of Michigan under a winter weather advisory. Now let's say from Waushara towards Outagamie, Brown, even Door County, we could still see some snowfall, just not as high amount that would warrant those advisories and warnings. This is where the swath, the heaviest amount of snowfall is expected to occur from the UP of Michigan all the way through northern Wisconsin into northern Minnesota. Even blizzard warnings in parts of the Dakotas and extreme western Minnesota. There's strong winds with this system, so blowing and drifting snow is likely with that storm. Here's where the center of low pressure is right now. That low pressure is going to be draping off to the east, and there's a warm front right overhead near us. That's causing a little bit of a weak disturbance ahead of the main system, but heavy snowfall just to our neighboring west. Where Bismarck and into parts of North Dakota, they've been seeing a couple inches of snowfall already. Here's just a couple reports. In Minot, just 2 inches of snowfall, and then 3.5 inches in Underwood. Now, this snowfall just started, and it's going to continue over the coming hours. We have to wait until about 5 o'clock in the morning hour tomorrow before this storm eventually reaches us. But some of us may be seeing a few flurries or a light drizzle as we go into the evening hours. This is not going to cause any issues on the roadways or not really cause any accumulation because temperatures, they're still above the freezing mark right now. But just wait at about 12 hours or so, that's going to be a different story. Here's a closer look. Not everything's reaching the ground. We do have a little bit of dry air, but that clouds are advancing and bringing a bit more moisture into the area. So by probably tomorrow morning, we'll have the atmosphere more saturated and that snowfall will be reaching the surface. For tonight, any of that weak moisture ahead of that storm system should be moving out of the area by about midnight, then maybe even some clearing skies actually. But as we go into the morning hours, notice as we get towards about 3:30 before sunrise, that's where that snowfall is starting to encroach towards the area. It's the timing when this is actually arriving. That's a key thing because temperatures typically fall during the overnight period, and that's going to help that snowfall to reach the surface. But then as we get towards the morning hours, you see a lot of these temperatures rising up into the mid and upper 30s. So farther southward, that's going to be more difficult for snowfall to accumulate. But the farther northward, Anago, Mountain, even Menominee in the 20s, that's below freezing. So yes, you'll be seeing snowfall farther northward you go. As we get into the afternoon, there's a west or southerly wind that's going to pump in, bring us up into the upper mid and even upper 40s. Notice Sheboygan. So transitioning from snow into rainfall, but then a cold front's going to move through and drop our temperatures back down into the 20s as we get into Saturday evening. But clearing skies. Looks like Easter is going to be a pretty comfortable day. Just going to be a bit on the cool side. So how much snowfall are we talking about? A dusting to an inch farther southward you go, about 1 to 4 inches under the pink category. And then farther northward towards the northwoods, Anago, up towards Menominee, could be seeing maybe near 4 to 7 inches of snowfall. Current temperatures right now in the 40s, even some 30s up towards Anago. But as we get towards this evening, we should be dropping down into the near 30 degrees with some snowfall starting in the early morning hours, continuing into the afternoon before transitioning over to some rainfall. Winds out of the west and northwest at about 15 to 30 miles per hour. So that will cause a bit of a raw day outside. Now Sunday, Easter, 32. It's going to be a chilly one and also breezy. Monday, high of 40. And then we do have another round of snowfall possible on Tuesday. That might add additional accumulation. And we do stay a below average for the start of April. Not really the hope that we are wishing for as we get, April showers bring May flowers. Well, looks like April snow showers.
Right. But at least for people who are driving back home on Sunday or Monday, it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, it looks like that storm should be out of the area by then.
All right, Gina, thanks for that. Well, coming